You have always known, the President of the Republic of Kenya, William Samoei Ruto, has been a darling of the United States under Joe Biden's administration. And itonire hedi ya Joe Biden ginya mugathe president akioya ndege kuria Dubai, ndege ya make an official visit in the US, na athi kuria akirecognize na njira nene muno, na akiumana a lot of goodies, akirirwa gabara iriku, akirirwa mbia cia andu, and all that was because he was a darling of the US in Africa. Now, even before that, netuonire ona hindire aingirire wathanini, netuonire ni tweet haria nende ciake cia ukinyaniria William Ruto, na akiuga ati Donald Trump has called him na akamuwish congratulations for winning the elections. And now with all that, if Kenya, we expected that he will be among the people who will receive the golden invites Korea the capital inauguration of the president. But surprisingly, Ruto auma Korea Western ageka tour ya Western Korea akihigura iganda na ageka politics. Very unusual, and it brings me to the question of do you think Hederia Ruto aviate Korea US on an official visit, all those goodies iria ereiro, do you think he's going to be given under the Trump administration? Agikorano igwa speech ya Trump haria, it was a fire speech, and Trump dareda of food, dareda nonsense. It is expected that maybe totioe, but we hope that the pledges will be honored and the promises will be kept. But it is predicted that hapo penye imeishia, penye uongozi ya Joe Biden imeishia, hau neho uteithia uria US irari iteithia Kenya, hau neho wathirira. And unless President Ruto starts from scratch building relationship with the US government now, I don't see, nie ndirona ta kungikoro kaundu kangi kangiyumiria ati uteithio uria US irari he Kenya, uteithio cio uke ringi. Na pia what should be a confirmation of that, nioguo tutanaona President William Ruto teto Korea inauguration Korea florine wa US, something that was a very prime event. Ndio maoni makumegi uhoro ucio. Miss G, what you think about that story? Probably it is because of maybe the online maandamano, the maandamano maremara last year, the online demonstration that is going on right now in the country, all those things that are going on in the country. I cannot recognize the Dutch government, the royals of Netherlands, they are scheduled to come to Kenya. No, Kenyans nimatumite emails nyingi muno na marua kuri the royal family in that area, matigakorwo magiuka Kenya, and such things no sure maybe tugikorwo tugiciriria ati nicio citumite maybe a cut ties kana gukorwo kwina a lack of trust between him and other countries, na nikiorona ta bũrũri ta ucio duramwita, despite some years back he was the darling of that country. Also, the number 2 rating in corruption, niyo itumite bado akoro na a very hard time interacting with other nation heads of states. Ndio maoni makumegi uhoro ucio, but you can comment there utwire onawe ureciria atia wigi uhoro uyu.
Ready. Doors. Ready. Pop. Ready. Open. Well. Ready. Close. Ready. Shut. Ready. Base.
Mr. President,
thank you, sir.
What is the Allied backing Palestinian statehood, Mr. President?
Because of your leadership. So I can't thank you enough. Business folks who are here and Kenyan leaders said, we're ready to partner. Nearly 100% green grid. American businesses have a desire to invest more.
I bring you very warm greetings from the people of Kenya and our brothers and sisters from across the continent. And I undertake this state visit on the background of 60 years of solid friendship between the United States and Kenya. And specifically, Mr. President, on the subject we are driving today here on the digital space, on technology, and the whole space around investment, trade, and the relationship that we have managed to build over the years. To confirm to you that Kenya is a young tech country, and as you have said correctly, we have spent a lot of time working with our technology companies, our technology investors. We've had twinning relationships between Silicon Savannah in Kenya and Silicon Valley in the US. And this meeting is about what we can do together around digital jobs, business process outsourcing, research and development. And Mr. President, one very important aspect is the CHIPS Act, which hopefully we will be able to have a conversation about in the coming days. And Your Excellency, it speaks to the wealth of opportunity that exists between Kenya and the United States. Our young population, talented, educated, innovative, and American technology that is cutting edge, and investment capital and investors that are hungry for opportunities, not just in Kenya, but in our continent, is a perfect match for this moment. I think we have a historic moment to explore investment opportunities between Kenya and the United States. And Mr. President, under your leadership, we believe that as we celebrate these 60 years of relationship between our two countries, we also celebrate the opportunities that come with the friendship that exists between our two countries. And as you have said correctly, the space around artificial intelligence, space around cybersecurity, and investments that come with it. We are expanding our footprint in the digital space. We are rolling out 100,000 kilometers of fiber optic in Kenya and connecting every ward and every village to a fiber backbone to make sure that e-commerce, digital jobs, and digital learning we can access to every child in Kenya. And we are very proud that we are going to work with American companies. Last month, Secretary Raimondo was in Kenya, and we agreed with her on the kind of investments, the level of investment, the type of investment that needs to be fashioned between our two sides. And my being here today is a confirmation that we are moving from ideas into action and from opportunities into investments. And hopefully, we will be able to sign off some of those investments. We have semiconductor companies here from Kenya. We have large corporates, fintech corporates in Kenya, one of them M-Pesa, and we are going to be discussing the opportunities in that space. And I look forward, Mr. President, to consummating some of the discussions around this table into concrete investments going into the future.
Looking forward to it. Thank you all. In return, I think, as I said, we're going to prioritize the technological partnership between our countries, and our former CEO, who was also a former CEO, is going to make sure that happens. And Vice President Harris is already building a new public-private partnership to increase investments in innovation. And because our cooperation matters, it's not just for our own people, but for people around the world. If this relationship continues to grow as it is, I think it benefits not only the United States and Kenya, but will lead and will have positive benefits literally around the world. So thank you again for being here, and look forward to working with you. And you know, we keep investing in the true strengths of our nations, our people, and in the years ahead. Mr. President, I can't thank you. Think of a better way to kick off this visit. When I visited Nairobi as Vice President, I said that the true strength of of Kenya was its people. And the students, workers, founders, activists, and innovators, entrepreneurs, and so many people like you who really do depend on democracy and support democracy.
Thank you.
And today, as we honor 60 years of ties between our countries, it's clear that our people are the true strength of this partnership, and a partnership that's working well. Nowhere is it more important than in the realm of innovation. That's why we have so many business leaders around this table. From Silicon Valley to Silicon Savannah, our people have brought us forward, and they've pioneered new technologies that are transforming millions of lives. I mean, literally millions of lives, and it's going to go beyond that. And we've invested in new industries that have generated billions of dollars economically. And they've created new opportunities that have lifted up our countries across both our continents. And our people and our innovators have also brought together, we are all excited about this. I mean, I've not seen my team so excited about a visit in a long time. And I think it's all because of the American companies that are here, but I'm kidding. For President, as you and I discussed, we'll discuss tomorrow, we're launching a new era of technological cooperation between Kenya and America, including new exchanges and investments in key fields of cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, and semiconductors. And this progress is thanks in large part to the leaders around this table. So my message is really straightforward and simple. Thank you, and keep it up. We're going to see more technological change in the next 10 years. I've been saying this a long time, and I mean it, than we've seen in the last 50 years. And we need your help to seize this moment. We really do. And we need you to help us find opportunities to bring the public and private sectors together. And we need you to help us strengthen the supply chains and industries of the future, including clean energy and e-commerce as well. And we need you to keep investing in the diversity of our democracies, which will make this innovation possible. So in return, I promise we'll prioritize technological partnerships between our countries.